In this lesson, we're going to talk about the chromatic scale. I'm going to give you a really simple way to start, which is going to be just on this top string with each finger here. Now, you may not do scales yet. This is going to be your first step into it. So the thing to remember is when you're playing, your thumb is always going to go behind your middle finger. Wherever you go, wherever we go on the guitar, I'm going to keep my thumb right behind my middle finger. For now, we're going to start right at the bottom, and each of these fingers is going to get a fret. So you can see my index is on the 1st fret, middle on the 2nd fret, ring on the 3rd fret, pinky on the 4th fret. So this simple chromatic scale is right here. And you're going to just pick down every one of them and just work your way up. And then when you're comfortable with that, you're going to have left every finger down and you're going to go back down the scale. It doesn't sound real pretty, but this is just a simple chromatic scale to get your fingers used to it. Now, the other thing to remember is conservation of energy and motion. So as you're doing this, you want to push just as much as you need to. You don't want to push too hard because you can throw the note out of tune. You hear that? So when you're playing, you want to push just a little bit at a time and find that sweet spot to where you can push just as much as is needed to get the note there. So spend time with this. Up and down. You're also going to want to invest in a metronome. You can put it on your phone, you can find one on the internet, and you can just play one. I'm going to use Ableton here. Always play with a metronome to help your skill work in appreciable levels. So you go like this. Again. So as you get used to that with the metronome, you can continually push the metronome even faster so that your speed can get even faster with it. So when you're comfortable with just that simple string of the chromatic scale, we're going to spread it out to where you're now going to do it on every string. So starting down on the 1st fret of the 6th string, you're going to do the chromatic scale all the way up and just continue all the way up your guitar, holding every finger down as you go until you're at the top. Once you're comfortable with that, you're going to start going backwards. Now notice my fingers. When I first began to play guitar, I was really sloppy when I would play scales. So as I would play, my fingers would swing around like this. Since you're just beginning, now is the time to not get that bad habit. So as you're going, keep every finger down as low as you possibly can. It may be difficult, but really concentrate on keeping every one of those fingers down next to the fretboard. This will help you move quicker, and the closer you can keep to the fretboard, the faster you're going to be able to do these. So let me show you that scale with a metronome. All the way up and then all the way back down. As you get more and more comfortable with that, you've noticed all the way up till now I've only been doing down strums. So what you're going to do as you get comfortable with that is start working on up and down. You have to go back to being slower and start with even just the top, but you go down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. So incorporate that and just continue, and always use that metronome. You're going to be able to incrementally work your way up and continue with this scale. This scale will be a warm-up for you for years to come, and you can get faster and faster with it as you continue to use it.